Drag Survivor All-Stars is proudly presented by the Ravensvale Podcast Network. Following last week's tribal councils, our finalists discussed the rock draw and the eliminations.
I thought I was gonna fucking puke when it tied between me and Royal. And then that shit deadlocked. No, we were just sitting back there and it was like a little bit tense because we had been like fighting in the game in the past, but whatever. But at some point I was just like, you know, I kind of hope it deadlocks and we're both just safe. And then she was like, I don't know, it's never happened. And then, girl, guess what happened? Am I psychic? But then it went to rock draw, and I extra was like, I might puke tonight. I might puke right here.
What a show, what a show. First one, I think Judy Good went home. That was due to rocks. It was kind of fun, actually. I was really hoping that one of the mean girls were gonna get the rocks, but Judy went home, so it was really upsetting, because now kind of put us at an odd number.
I was completely floored and so saddened to see Judy go by rock. I think that they're a fantastic performer and Judy got robbed, in my opinion.
I approached her before we went into tribal and I said, if you wanted to switch or if you wanted to flip, you can, and then it wouldn't be a tie. Because I knew what was going to happen was it was going to end up being a tie because we had 4 numbers and they had 4 numbers. I told them, I was like, listen, whoever you're trying to get out is not going to get out, and then one of us is going to be the one that has to pull the poker chip. And you want to know what happened? Miss Judy Good pulled the poker chip, girl!
I am so glad we finally went to rocks. I've been anticipating it like ever since I've kind of done Drag Survivor and I heard about it. I was like, oh, that'd be kind of fun. And it showed how clearly the lines are drawn in the sand. We were not budging, they were not budging. I was so happy Judy went home. And I love Judy. And I feel bad kind of like whenever I looked out and I saw her have it, I said, bye bitch. But I couldn't contain my excitement because that kind of solidified me, Platinum, and Perry going forward. Because if any of us had gone, or Greta, I probably would have been gone last week.
Let's face it, they were coming for Royal the whole time. They tried to get Royal out the first elimination, the first tribal council, and then they succeeded the second tribal council. It was just kind of one of those things where it was going to happen. It was a train that we were not going to be able to stop.
The numbers just were what they were, and we voted Royal out because it was time for her to go. It was either going to be her or Sean, and I really honestly didn't care which one it was going to be.
Royal's elimination has been a long time coming. She's kind of been a little nasty yuck mouth bitch, and it just felt like poetic justice. I did go back there after I voted for her and said it's time to get the men out of the competition. I just kind of looked at her and we both started laughing. I think she was at peace at being eliminated. She's so talented, and I am really happy that she tapped into a lot of her talent that she didn't really bring forth in season 2. Now that's an all-star.
It was Royal's time, unfortunately. Her time in the house has expired, and I think that all of us were just on the opposite end, and we had alliances that are pretty much set in stone. They've had an alliance since the very beginning, and I knew that, and I called that out. I knew that it was going to be Sean, Colin, Royal, and Alexandra. So the fact that we got rid of Alexandra, I got rid of Alexandra so soon, really just like only makes me so much happier going forward, because the more numbers they have, the worse my situation looks. So, and I came into this game to win.
It was time to crown a winner. Why do these survivors think they deserve to win? What is their strategy to make it to the end?
I didn't know if I was going to make it into the finale, quite honestly, but I'm so glad that my gameplay has played out and it's kind of doing the things that it's doing.
I deserve to be the winner of Drag Survivor All-Stars because I displayed what an all-star is. I had such a glow up. I had such like a confidence in myself that wasn't really seeable in season 1. I played the game. I've remained loyal to my friends, and I think it'd be really sickening to be the first winner of season 1 and All-Stars 1. Don't you think?
I think that I deserve to win because I, probably the most out of anybody here, really embody what All Stars is about, which is growth and evolution and glowing up, as they say. Because I went from not being very good at drag last season to being, I guess, at least okay at it now. I don't know, I can do wigs a little bit. And I've been doing really well, and I haven't majorly made any enemies. I haven't pissed people off the way several of our finalists have, so.
I deserve to be the winner of Drag Survivor All-Stars because, sure, people do some things that I do, but nobody does everything I do, and nobody does it the way I do it. And I think I'm pretty special, and I've been kicking around a long time just waiting for something, and I think this is it. And I deserve to be the winner because I'm fucking awesome.
I currently hold the record for longest of being immune. Through week 1 to week 5, I was immune the entire time. Strategy-wise, my strategy has always been the same, and that is to win immunity. If you don't put your best work out there, and if that's not the goal, to win immunity, then why are you even doing this? I'm not very strategic when it comes to stabbing people in the back, saying one thing and then doing another, bold-faced lying. I'm not good at those things. I would rather just disassociate and just put my focus on me and what I'm doing.
The amount of work I have put in, the amount of passion I have for my drag, the amount of art and poetry that just flows through my body so naturally, and I give it out to the stage and the people around me. I feel like my drag is super impactful. I feel like I represent literally what a drag survivor is. I'm creative, I'm tenacious, and I don't fucking give up.
My first time on Drag Survivor, I was just kind of skating by. I was flying under the radar. I didn't quite know what I was doing because I had really never seen Survivor before. This season, this All-Star season, I have become more prepared. I have elevated all of my numbers. My goal this year is to strictly get immunity, to put out my absolute best stuff out there. And if the judges love it, if the audience loves it, that's great. If they don't, that's okay too. Because in my heart, that's the good stuff right there.
This season, the game is completely different. Whenever we did season 1, we were all kumbaya, like it was Drag Survivor Best Friends edition. We were all so chill. And this season has been nothing of the sort. I feel like everybody's tension is like at a staggering like amount, and it's been a lot harsher on me in the sense of like kind of navigating these voting decisions, these relationships, because I knew at the end of the day if I was going to vote out Flanell, like we're still going to be friends. I knew I could vote out Lana Kavana and I knew we'd still be friends. But I feel like if I voted out, I think I've kind of like burned a bridge with Sean. Of course I try to repair it, but if he doesn't want to repair it too, that's totally fine. He has his reasons and I support him. And I feel like if I did it to Platinum and Perry after saying all season long I wouldn't vote for them, we probably would not be able to mend a bridge too. The stakes are so much higher. And I only won $500 fucking dollars. Vivian won $2,000 last year. So let me at least make the $1,500 so that way I can get up to Vivian. I'm the first winner, come on.
Oh my God, I am so grateful to have had allies coming in this time. Because last time, nobody knew who the fuck I was, because I hadn't really performed that much in Knoxville. And so naturally everybody's like, who the fuck is this bitch, go home. And then I started doing well, and they even more were like, fuck you, kill yourself, die, quit drag, get out of here. And I was just getting targeted and targeted and targeted. And then I kept like getting saved by no fault of my own, which I think made them even more want to be like, fucking get this bitch out of here. But this time I have people on my side. I have allies, particularly Platinum, who knows how to play this fucking game way more than I do. And she is here for me and she's gonna protect me. And she has, her and Jules both. They got me that idol week 3.
Compared to season 2, my first round, I got myself all the way to the top, but I wasn't gonna win no matter what. Now it's completely reversed. I'm trying to stay in the top, and once I get there, I'm definitely gonna win with my scores. So it's like a whole different polar opposite.
So my first time doing Drag Survivor was a little bit tumultuous, considering there were some people who weren't very favorable and not so nice. Also, we had some like super fake people on our season. We had some fake people on this season too, don't get me wrong. I think maybe I was a little bit more mentally prepared coming back into this arena. I studied a lot. I studied a lot about Big Brother, Survivor. You throw whatever you can at me and I'm gonna hit it back.
So the plan is after the roast, we get rid of Colin. He has a very strong chance to win immunity after talent or best drag, so he needs to go after roast. And then we're getting rid of Sean after talent. And then, and this is gonna hurt a lot, we have to get rid of Greta after best drag. Because, and I've been thinking about this, if we let her make it to the top 3, she would easily sweep the jury because she has not pissed anybody off. She has been like a sweet angel from day one. And they think me and Platinum and Jules are mean girls.
Sean and Colin gotta go. The one that I'm genuinely not wanting to do is I don't want to vote Greta out for the final round.
If things go as planned, I would really love it if Colin goes home during the roast. I would love it if Sean goes home next after that during Hidden Talent. And I would love to see Greta go home. I wouldn't love to see Greta go home. And then what we're planning is Greta goes home during Best Drag. My alliance of the Crossies, we have all played this game incredibly fiercely. We've played it together since the very beginning.
Dude, if I can, we're taking Colin and Greta to the top. And, you know, it's only really 2 people I see next to me. Even though Greta's not been playing very smart, but I at least know I can beat her in scores.
So pre-game, before we got started, I was prepping really hard and I had a lot of ideas and I wanted to go ahead and have a bunch of stuff already done so I can just present to the group for the group challenges. Also, I thought I was gonna volunteer to be a team captain which it didn't go that way. And I was immediately stripped down to size in our first week of group activity. But it turns out that that was the right thing. That was what needed to happen, because my ideas were not right, and Jules and everyone else was right, and I had to eat shit a little bit, but I did, and we did great. So after that, I had to learn to let go of my ideas, because me fighting for what I thought was best for the group was alienating me, and it was starting to feel like I was becoming kind of on the outs. So I got some advice from Morphine to basically just shut up and play nice, and she was right, and I did. I just tried to work with what they were giving me and shape it into something that would work for the group, but not change anything fundamentally from what they wanted. I had to learn to play well with others, which I thought I already did, but apparently I didn't. So that was that, and then I played nice, and I just tried to work with everybody, and mostly I just tried not to piss anyone off, because people were beefing, they were mad, and I just try to be nice to everybody anyway. But I'm also a little shady sometimes, in that you don't know what I'm gonna do, and you don't know what Greta's got going on, and I like it that way. So I got some shit for not taking sides, which, why would I take a side? Like, I'm trying to slay the competition and I can't pay attention to everything that's going on, and after a while it just kind of was like, what the hell is this?
I think it's been kind of obvious that I've been really emotionally volatile. Genuinely, this game has kind of made me realize I don't think I have gotten over some things that I feel like I'm over. Whenever me and my ex broke up during season 3, I think I just kind of buried it all under the pillow and just laid on it. And then this has kind of made a lot of the things come to light. Having to see my ex every single day for the past 7-8 weeks has been really hard. Because I mean, I'll always love him. And I don't know, I think going forward after this, I will be getting into therapy. This game has really put a lot of stress on me. It made me realize that there are things in life that I need to work on and change, and how I see my future and where I see my future. I feel more driven in my outside life and my drag world than ever before. And I genuinely hope Sean and Royal can forgive me for certain.
I gathered my Crossies Alliance. I gathered Ivory Trade, which connected me to Perry Dolia. I had Ruby, who was connected with me through Mustache. After the first week, I approached Jules, and Jules and I started getting familiar with each other, more familiar. And then Ivory got sent home. I was the only glue left, so I pulled Perry and Jules and Ruby and I into an alliance. Jules was already with Cairo, pulled her in. The first move I made was listening to Alexandra when Alexandra was telling me that she was talking with Sean. Big mistake. Never tell me you're talking to someone on the other side, because I'm gonna use that information and I'm gonna go and rat on them. So come to find out, Sean was talking about his ideas for what they wanted to do for the second week. Well, all I had to do was tell Jules and tell Cairo, and I sowed that seed of dissension. Sean went out that week. So that was my move. And then the next week, we had Perry, who was going up on the chopping block. And this was really the first time that I started really bringing us together and really gluing us together, is that Perry felt like she was going to be in the bottom. I approached her on it. I felt like their team was going to be in the bottom as well. So I talked to her and I said, give me 1 minute. I went out to my car with Jules and Cairo, and I convinced Jules to give her idol to Perry. Perry and Jules were not even really connected at that point, but I somehow connected my ally with my other ally, had them do an exchange. Perry ended up being safe, keeping my numbers the same.
I'm really glad that we gave Perry that idol in week 3. Me and Platinum had kind of like discussed it. Me, Platinum, and Cairo have kind of been discussing like Perry's gonna get eliminated. We can't let her go. And I had it in my hand. And I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll need it in the future. But giving it to Perry saved an ally to where I wouldn't need it down the road. I haven't had to play really any advantages. Platinum played that one on me, which was really great. I'm really proud that I was able to look at Platinum and kind of level with her whenever she had that idol in her hand at the week 5 elimination. And I'm so glad she helped me out. I'm so happy.
Dixon went home. He was not a part of my plan. He wasn't a part of my conversations. So, and if you're not a part of my conversations, you're gone. And then the next week we had a snatch game. So, snatch game, I took everybody out to the patio and I talked to Ruby, Perry, and Jules because we had the majority, because I was also whispering into Ruby's ear the entire time she was choosing teams at Merge or at Tribe Swap. So we had 4 allies, 2 targets. Our 2 targets were Alexandra and Rala. We ended up I ended up deciding that Alexandra needed to go home first because that would give her more opportunities to get back into the game, and also we wanted her to go up against Sean just in case she could beat him, and if not, we wanted to split the votes. So I suggested, let's split the votes so that there are 3 against Alexandra and then 2 who are not against Alexandra. So this kind of is a little bit confusing for her and she doesn't really know where she stands. It wasn't a complete blind side, which we needed that because you don't want to poke the bear too much and then have them come back 10 times stronger. Also, I didn't need to get any blood on my hands. I told her I was not going to write her name down, and therefore I did not. But did I have everybody else do my dirty work for me? Yes. Why did I get rid of Alexandra? Because she was top 2 with Colin. Why did I have to get rid of Alexandra and anybody part of that alliance? Well, Colin mentioned in the beginning that he wanted to send Ruby home if Mustache ever fell into the bottom. Honey, Ruby is my ally. Ruby was my top 2. You cannot be talking about my allies without talking about me in my game. So I needed to shut that shit down. The next person who came up into my crosshairs was Rala. And unfortunately for Rala, the numbers were against her. Jules did not want to vote against her because she's friends with her. I totally understand. Me, Ruby, and Perry were ready to write her name down. The next week did not go the way we wanted. That was the first week that things did not go the way I wanted. We lost Cairo, which was not part of the plan. And then after that, we lost Ruby, which was also not part of the plan.
I am still going to remain loyal to Platinum and Perry. I really kind of built like a friendship with them. I genuinely got back into Drag Survivor to find my love for drag again, to feel like I can have like sisters in the community, and I think this has brought us really close. So we kind of started this together. Me and Platinum started this together. Perry kind of joined with us around like week 2 whenever we realized everybody was gonna gun for her. So let's stick it out together. We've been together for the past 7 weeks and I don't have any want or desire to change that. I genuinely like them a lot as people, and I'm so happy I met them.
I've also low-key kind of checkmated them in a way that if you go against me, you are going to have other people in the final who will probably get jury votes over you. So it's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, is that if you want to sabotage me, you can, but you probably shouldn't, because by deduction, that means that someone from the other alliance will get to the top 3. And all the people from the other alliance are on the jury right now. So.
For the first challenge of the finale, our finalists were tasked with the Drag Survivor roast. They had to write funny jokes about their fellow competitors, the host, or the judges.
I am excited about the Drag Survivor roast. This is not my first roast, so I have a sharp tongue and I'm a little bit quick with it. So I hope I have some fun with people out there in the audience.
So, okay, here's the thing. I'm so excited for the roast. I'm gonna have to kind of, I don't know. Here's the thing. When I take it too far, I take it too far. So I've kind of ran through with some of my roast jokes with Platinum and Perry, and I think they're gonna be a home run. I'm super stoked about it.
I'm absolutely not excited for this roast. This is the worst idea. These people are dumb as fuck for even wanting to do this.
I am very excited for the Drag Survivor roast. The path that I'm going in is classic Colin Boutte. I'm not gonna be mean, but, well, maybe just a little mean.
And please make some noise for Mary Jolio.
Hello, test. Can everybody hear me? Oh shit. Why, thank you. Yes, I do. Oh, she needs some Viagra. Okay.
You're also welcome to take it off if you want to.
Well, but I have cards. Okay, here. Sorry, don't start my timer. Shit, fuck. Well, good evening, Core. How are we feeling? I am so honored to somehow still be here in the torture chamber for the grand finale of Drag Survivor Sunstars. If you're wondering who's not a star, it's probably because it's you. I, of course, want to have a big thank you for my eternal tormentor, Miss Morphine Drip, for inviting me back this season. You know, I love Morphine because she has dedicated her drag career to single-handedly proving that it is not about death drops and splits. And it's also not about dancing, or emoting to the song, or knowing the lyrics necessarily, or having a beautiful outfit, or nice hair or good makeup. No, it's not about any of that stuff. You can just walk around and move your mouth, and gay people will still give you lots and lots of money. I also do want to plug something for Miss Morphine. She is selling some drag on Facebook right now, so go check it out. You'll notice, though, that fuck-ass tattoo bodysuit is nowhere to be found. She's never gonna let that thing die. How many eliminated survivors are here? Make some noise for these fucking losers! I don't know where Ivory is, but I want you to give it the fuck up for her, our double pork chop. She's a triple pork chop if you count Redemption Island, but I do not count Redemption Island. Well, you know why they call her Trade? It's because you really ought to trade her in for a better contestant. It's certainly not because she's hot as a boy. You know, the only thing lower and harsher than Ivory Trade's hip padding is a score from Vanity Love. I have one more joke about Ivory. Can I tell another joke about Ivory? Every time I see her lace on her wigs, it reminds me of my favorite meal, which is a chicken quesadilla from the bar here. Golden brown and crispy. Where's Cairo? Is Cairo here? Yes, give it the fuck up for her. I once told you that you were great at drag, but not very good at Drag Survivor. But you know what? During your time on this season, you have really proven me right. I stand by that. I stand by that assessment. Where's Ruby Rosé? Is she here? Yes, give it the fuck up for Ruby. You know, Ruby, every time I see you, I just get this warm glow. I don't know if it's because you're my friend who I have a lot of affection for, or if it's just because I know that you have weed in your purse and I want to go smoke it. And finally, last but not least, let's give it the fuck up for my fellow finalists. I have loved playing this game with most of you. You know, getting to know Sean Dick has been such a joy. He's about as smart as he is tall. And you know what? I love what Sean does for drag. Sean is pushing the boundaries of drag. Maybe we don't have to wear makeup. Love you. I have one more Sean joke. You know, we all know and love Colin Boutet's iconic fake veneers. Little known fact, he actually got that idea from Sean. Now, where's Jules? I want to say hi to Jules. Yes, Jules, my good sister. I would say that she is my biggest competition tonight. Not for the crown, but for the title of most autistic person on the cast. Another thing about Jules, she loves to joke about having a fart fetish, but you really ought to be careful, girl. Because joking about something is the first step on the dark path towards really doing it. I mean, just ask Morphine. She used to joke about drinking pee, and now she drinks pee. That's my time. If you loved my roast, I'm Tammy Joliet. If you hated it, I'm Royal Disaster. Good night.
I love you too. Sorry, my autistic ass just wanted to touch this mic. Love getting diagnosed at Drag Survivor. Perry, your roast was very cerebral. And Perry, your drag really makes me think too. It makes me think maybe all drag is not valid. Definitely not bookable either. Speaking of valid, hey Dixon! Dixon is the jujube of Drag Survivor. But this season, his run was unfortunately really short. The only thing shorter than his run this season is his neck. I love you, Dixon. Let's transition into TPA, the Platinum Angel. Platinum's kind of hot, right? She's hot, but she's all tits and no brain. I asked TPA, I said, are you T for T? And she said, no, diva, I'm on estrogen. Who should we roast next? How about linebacker Rala? Rala, I love you so much and you're my Latina sister. And you really upheld the Latina tradition of crashing out on stage. You make Tatiana Lopez and Danielle Muse look politically correct. What a callback. Up next. I sure did. Let's move on down to the other winner in this competition, Colin Boutet. Now, did y'all know Colin's really big in the BDSM scene? Yes. Colin's what we call a sadist. And him making us witness his makeup journey, his entire run of Drag Survivor, is his foreplay. Thank you. Now let's move on down to the reason for the season, the Red Goddess. Where's Morgan at? Now, Morgan, I'm not gonna roast you for the usual. We all know your makeup is really bad. We all know you wear those tied-up tats. We know your bulge pops out of every single outfit, and I know that Perry thought you were in your late 30s whenever you're 26. So I'm gonna say something you probably don't ever really hear. You look really pretty tonight. Thank you so much. Was that 6? Oh, I kind of want to keep going. Y'all want another one? Vanity Love is so bald.
How bald is she?
She has nail powder baldness. And I thank you.
What?
What are we gonna do with all this beef? Well, let me tell you right now, there's some sickly people right here. I think they deserve a little treat. Do y'all think they deserve a little treat? That's an actual roast. Let me tell you. I gotta take this off. This is too limp even for me. Oh, wait a minute. Honey, darling, on your phone right now. What's your name? Oh, Raven Von Rowe. Oh, you're that little sickly child with the lupus, aren't you? Well, you know what? I got something to kill you right now. From the makers of Boutte Juice, I'm gonna give you some Boutte Lube. There you go, honey. Yes, you enjoy that. You enjoy that. Oh, the Lady Vitra. Yes. Gorgeous, stunning, and a heavenly set of tatas. Let me tell you, I saw those the other night. Oh, they made me see Jesus. Look, you know what though? There's something just a little bit off about you. You know, like your biscuit isn't well done inside. You know what I'm talking about? A little? Oh, well, you know, I'm the king of autism, right? I was autistic before autistic was cool. You know what? A few years ago, Vanity Love and I got into a little spat. You know, and I feel like I should apologize to you. I am so sorry that I called you a whore. I didn't realize that was a secret. But you know what? I really meant to call you a slut. You know, I've heard the stories. I've heard them. You know what? Let's give it up for that ivory trade out there. Look, first to be sent to Exile Island in season 4, and then first to be sent to Redemption Island. You collected more islands than Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, I know. But don't feel bad, darling. Not everybody can have talent. Now, where's Kyra at? Where's that stunning beauty at? Oh, you gorgeous girl, gorgeous. But you know what? In season 4, you just handed that off to that Miss Vivian Valentine over there. Now look, I'm not saying that you're the dumbest person in the world, but you better hope that Alexandra Cartier doesn't die. You know, I'm smelling burnt toast right now. Oh, that must be anatomical thinking. You know, Reba McEntire and I, we hang out quite a bit, and she talks a lot about you, you know. She said that she would slap you, but she's against animal abuse. Look, I'm jealous of all the people who have never met you. You know what? The people who tolerate you on a daily basis are the real heroes. You know, never forget. I'd like to talk about my brother right now. My brother in Christ, Sean Dick, who looks like he sits crisscross applesauce while he jerks off. You know, it's true. I've seen the video. You know, y'all testing me right now. You're testing me. You're testing me. But you know what? Sean Dick, he is a proud and loud trans man. But don't you worry, ladies. He's got a whole new set of red flags. Because you know most men are shit. And if I could just do one more, can I do one more? Can I do one more? Ruby Rose, it's Ruby Rose here. You know what? I enjoy the way you style your hair. You know, it's impressive how you're able to hide those horns. But you remind me of the end pieces of a loaf of bread. Don't nobody want you. Oh, I gotta do one more. Just one. Just a little one. And it's about our favorite villain, Royal Disaster. You know, Royal Disaster and I are both from Middle Tennessee, right? Roy is so inbred that he could be a sandwich. You know what? That's my time right now. Thank you. Judges, audience, thank you. And you're looking at the next winner of Drag Survivor All-Stars. Thank you so much.
What the fuck is that? You didn't have to do Dixon like that. Alright, are y'all ready for my nasty yuck mouth? Ready for my nastiness? Alright. Well, what can I say? Those roasts were DOA, dead on arrival. And if those roasts are anything like your coffins, I'd say you probably nailed them shut. And let's give a big round of applause for Colin, who was just here. He didn't use ChatGPT because he could barely use the fucking internet. Now, I've been labeled as the Regina George of this season, but this time, I'm not getting hit by a bus, I am the bus. And we're calling this a formal affair, but really, I'm just finishing my community service. Now on to Greta Garbage. I love Greta Garbage. She's the only contestant that hasn't been an insufferable cunt. And, you know, quality I love about her is that whenever she's stinky and wet, she reminds me of the dumpster outside. Remember, it always rains on Sundays. And, you know, she also has an amazing name for drag. And she really proves that you are what you eat. Now, I would love to give so much love to our community whipping boy, Cartier. Now, I need everybody to stop reading Cartier and give her a round of applause right now. Yeah, wow. She's an amazing representation that silverback gorillas can also do drag. One of my favorite qualities about Alexandra is that when she puts on a wig, she'll blend it into her back hair. Sean Dick, what can I say? I mean, I did more Drag King drag than you did this whole entire season during Snatch Game. And Sean is so bad in drag that his name might as well be Ivory Trade. Sean and Kelly are so in love, but they don't just swap spit, they swap teeth. Damn, y'all are really choking and holding your pearls at this shit. I'm so sorry, y'all. The last one took you to church, but I might just take you to hell. Perry has such a big, juicy rack that I am now a lesbian. And I asked her how she likes her muffins, and she told me fat and wet. Perry is such a buff diver that she's been hiding under my dress, eating my pussy this whole time, and I'm refusing to let her come up for air. I want her to die that way. Now, last but not least, Jules. What can I say? You are my trans sister, and I've seen you at your worst, and I've also seen you at your... No, I've only seen you at your worst. And let me just say, if you've ever seen her feet, they're so fucking disgusting, you'll get pink eye. Also, Jules is so fucking dumb. Every time I talk to her, I feel like a puppy in pain. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed my yuck mouth for all of you and my disgusting nastiness. But in all seriousness, I've talked a lot of shit this year. I've talked a lot of shit on this stage. I've had an amazing time representing for all of you. I've had an amazing time with this whole entire cast. Thank you so much. I really love you all. I just want to be done.
I'll see you later in the truck. I told you to hush. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of Drag Survivor. Greta Gargich couldn't be here tonight. She's out smoking weed by the dumpster. So she sent me, Oscar, instead. Alright, I'm gonna start out this shish kebab with my dear friend, Colin Boutte. I hate when Colin wins immunity. In fact, I hate it more than the audience vote hates Ruby Rose. And that's a lot. I have to say, I really hated the audience vote this year because it blocked Greta from getting immunity a bunch of times. Then the audience vote sent Ruby home instead of Greta, so now I love it. Now, I just couldn't knock over Colin for that immunity no matter how hard I brought it. And that's fierce, and I respect the hell out of that. Also, fuck you, Colin. The only thing I'm more tired of than Colin winning immunity is that dried out, piss-colored wig Jules wears in confessionals every week. She loves that wig so much, maybe even more than people from Knoxville love fighting with other people from Knoxville. And the Tri-Cities. And Asheville. In fact, when I start producing my own shows, we're just gonna have full contact professional wrestling. You're strapping on a wig and you're getting in the ring and you're gonna beat the shit out of each other. And to be honest, that would be a lot more entertaining than some of y'all's drag performances. So I'm fully down. Alright. Anything is great, as long as I don't have to hear anyone make references to past seasons of Drag Survivor anymore. Oh my God, you guys are so far up your own asses, you could stick your hand out your mouth and do your makeup. You guys love to fight so much, Morphine was able to make an entire 5-season show about it. Speaking of Mother, this escape room psychopath, jigsaw torture machine mindfucker right here changed my entire life and brought my career fully back from the dead. So Mama, on behalf of the entire cast and crew of Drag Survivor, hook me up to the torture machine, Mama! I love it, I love it. Yeah, alright. Yeah, she brought my whole shit back from the dead. So, speaking of things that look like resurrected corpses, I want to give a huge thank you to Anatomical for pretty much my entire existence. Now, and on behalf of Anatomical, I would like to thank Facebook, because that's how we all know how Anna feels about everything. All the time. Constantly. Every time I open it. Alright, and moving, I love you, I love you. It's not, I'm Oscar, I'm not Greta, I'm not saying any of this. You can't get mad at Greta. Alright, moving on. Oh, royal disaster. You must have experience working on construction sites, because you have a face like a brick and the brain to match. Judy Good. God, girl, get a grip. Perry Dolia. On behalf of everyone, I must once again ask the question we all have at this point in the competition. How the fuck are you still here? Alexandra Carty, yay, she got eliminated. She's fucking fierce, I don't know if I could beat her. Alright, Cairo. Now, we were all very intimidated by Cairo last year. She was fierce. Girl, what happened? Alexa, order Cairo some coffee, because the bitch was tired. And finally, ever tell y'all I used to play baseball? Oh yeah, I got a lot of runs. In fact, I got sent home more than Ivory Trade. Ivory's doing very well for herself, I must say. She recently welcomed a new addition to her beautiful drag family. That's right, she bought a third wig. Yeah. Congratulations, girl. You can give that deep-fried orange creamsicle rat's nest a rest. Actually, I'm planning to donate all my tips from this season to Ivory and Jules so they can both send their crunchy, dried-out neon bob wigs to a lovely nursing home in the country where they can retire and live out their golden years together. And it will be yet another time something of Ivory Trades is sent home. I love you. I love you all. Good night.
First off, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. Alright, good evening everyone, how we doing? Alright, they did save the best for last. Just saying. I'll let y'all be the judge of that. Now, before we begin, Story, is your hearing aid turned up? I know you're not used to hearing the audience, so everybody, let's give it up for Story. We love you. Alright, now, Story, she teaches public school by day and judges drag by night. That's why these kids and these queens are failing standardized. Now, as Morphine Drip says, it rains every Sunday. And I be damned like clockwork if it ain't Jules crying over some goddamn drama she started herself. Honey, your drag is playing the wrong game. This is not Naked and Scared. Well, as much as I've seen your body, it may be compared to talent. Now, speaking of body, the Platinum Angel, or as I like to call her, PTA, because every time she speaks, I feel like I'm in a meeting I didn't sign up for. She already has the condescending, passive-aggressive voice. All she needs is a clipboard and a bake sale. Now, when I was a girl, I dreamed of having muscles. Now I just dream of Rala Abdul and her biceps. And maybe one day I'll be just as manly as her left arm. And the gag is, with all that upper body strength, she still can't carry a performance. Abraca, nah. Ooh, what does that smell? Is that dirty garbage? No, that's anatomical speed. She looks like Hot Topic and Spirit Halloween got drunk and fucked. Now, Colin Butte, you Republican preacher. You got me praying that you'll shut the fuck up and stop taking gigs with fatty acid. And the best for last. Dear Vivian, I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. You're the scum between my toes. Love, Sean Dick.
It was time for Tribal Council. Who would win immunity? And who would be the third jury member?
Are y'all ready to find out who won the Drag Survivor Roast? Some of the scores were very close. Some of the scores were not. But the judges have spoken, and the winner of the Drag Survivor Roast is, drumroll please. That's a shitty drumroll. Colin Butte. Congratulations, Colin. You are safe from elimination this round. So 1, 2, 3, reveal. What do you have to say?
I'm sorry for being so mean to you in week 5, and I genuinely hope we can connect after this.
We will reveal 1, 2, 3, reveal. is the finale, no advantages can be used, so I will now reveal the votes. First vote, Perry Jolita. That is one vote, Perry. Next vote. Jules. That is one vote, Perry. One vote, Jules. Next vote. Sean Dick. That is one vote, Perry. One vote, Jules. One vote, Sean. Next vote. Sean Dick. That is two votes, Sean. One vote, Perry. One vote, Jules. Next vote. The next contestant voted out of Drag Survivor All-Stars and the third member of our jury, Sean Dick. Let me know how you feel. There's Vanity with the chair.
Oh, do I have something to say?
How you gonna vote out Daddy on Father's Day?
Because listen, they were smart because if I got to the top 3, I'm winning.
Yeah!
Period. I have more points than any of these people right here. Jules and TPA haven't even won a fucking challenge by themselves. I'm just saying, they played it smart. It's okay. It's fine. I have a nice woman to go home to. What about y'all?
I'm feeling not surprised, to be honest. It's gonna be me or Colin, and Colin just came out with the better jokes. If he wouldn't have got immunity, he probably would have went home first. I would have been second, so it's not really a shock.
It was time for the second challenge of the finale. Our contestants had to showcase a hidden talent live on stage. Something they haven't done before. Something cohesive and polished. Something that stands out among the rest.
For my hidden talent, I'm singing a song. I'm gonna sing I Don't Care Much from Cabaret in the original key on my contralto shit.
Don't care much or stay. I don't care.
Natalia.
For hidden talent, I will be eating hot dogs. I'm not joking. We're doing a hot dog eating contest. I've been kind of testing it out throughout the couple of weeks, and I can get a lot down in 2 minutes. And it's gonna be gnarly.
Welcome to the Glizzy Goblin Bonanza, the only hot dog eating contest of Drag Survivor. 3 competitors enter, only one leaves as the top dog. Let's bring out our competitors. Meet Finale, a self-proclaimed comedy queen with 2 left feet. Meet Ivory Trey, a 2-time Drag Survivor pork chop with low hip packs. Meet Jules, a mentally unstable trans woman going through puberty in her late 20s. You've got 2.5 minutes on the board to eat an 8-pack of hot dogs. Competitor, get into position. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Your first runner-up from the West Coast, and your winner, the Glizzy Gobbler herself, Jules. Give it up for Jules.
I am ecstatic about my hidden talent. I am decorating a cake on stage. As you know, I do have a little side hustle called Bratty's Bites, where I make these gorgeous cakes, and I'm gonna make a wedding cake on stage while lip syncing. It's gonna be a party.
time, I'ma make them wait. I'm a pancake bitch, but I take the cake. I'm gooey in the middle, baby, let me bake. No time to waste. Waste my time, I'ma make them wait. I'm a pancake bitch, but I take the cake. I'm gooey in the middle, baby, let me bake.
Let them eat cake.
Waste time with a masterpiece. Waste time with a masterpiece. You should be rolling me. You should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy. You're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully. Let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm rolling up the fantasy. Take me to your heart. Let's go fucking crazy. Keep on hoping with the cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be with you when I'm rolling your heart. Let's go fucking crazy. Keep on hoping with the cake by the ocean. Goddamn, see you licking frozen from your own hand. One of the days I'm begging, yes, man. I'm tired of all this candy on the dry land. Oh. Waste time with a masterpiece. Waste time with a masterpiece. You should be rolling me. You should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy. You're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully. Let's start living dangerously.
So for my hidden talent, I am going to be singing Say Yes to Heaven by Lana Del Rey.
Anyway, give peace.
So for my talent submission is a brand new comedy mix, all about one of my favorite parts of the body, boobs. And I have a little surprise. My boobs are gonna inflate live on stage in front of everybody.
The following is a paid presentation for garbage.
Start a romance off. Make a man stand right up and take his hat off. I know it doesn't rhyme, Ducky, but it does keep me legitimate. To make a full boy earth and mother. Even a cow has to show her udders. Gotta have boobs. B-O-O-B-S.
Paid advertisement for Brava. Thousands of women have used Brava to naturally enhance their breast size without surgery. Today, you'll meet some of these women, and you'll discover how this safe, clinically proven medical device can help you be shapelier and look and feel sexier by growing more of your own natural breast tissue.
Ooh, you better pump it, baby.
got that boobies. If you want her to offer, time to take why even a tennis player knock his balls out. Orange.
It was time for Tribal Council. Who would win immunity, and who would be the fourth jury member?
Contestants, the scores were literally all over the place. Some people loved you, some people hated you, some people loved you, some people hated you. It literally was all over the place. So the most consistent across the board is the winner of this challenge. Y'all understand? All right, the winner of individual immunity from this challenge. Moving on to the final four best drag competition. Drum roll, please. We can do way better than that. Drum roll, please. Colin Boutte. It is time to reveal the votes. First vote. Perry Dolia, 1 vote Perry. Next vote. Perry Dolia, that is 2 votes Perry. Next vote. Greta Garbage, that is 1 vote Greta, 2 votes Perry. Next vote. Greta Garbage, that is 2 votes Perry, 2 votes Greta, 1 vote left. The next person voted out of Drag Survivor and the 4th member of our jury, Greta Garbage. Let's give the microphone to Greta.
Gal. Hey, but guess what? I made it this far. Nobody thought I was going to make it this far. Except for me. It's all good. I'm not mad. I'm super happy. I'm proud of what I did. And, I love you. Thank you for everything.
I feel disappointed because I swear to God, I thought I was going to go all the way, but I just couldn't get immunity. I knew that if I didn't win immunity, then they were going to send me out, and I couldn't beat Colin, and that's what happened. So it's okay, it's all good. I still love everybody, and I'm really happy and really proud with what I did, and now I'm ready to go home and take a bubble bath and have a break, have a vacation.